Welcome to I Stand for Zambia with your boy Wilson. For those of you that are joining us for the first time, kindly subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell so that you are notified every time we post a new video, and don't forget to like all of our videos. Otherwise, to all of you that have already subscribed to the channel, we thank you for the support. Kindly share our videos so that we can have a community of people watching our videos. Let's jump right into it. Honorable Jack Mwimbo tells PF to stop crying and mourning over Bill 10 that failed. Our Chishinka, we've talked about Bill 10 like no man's freaking business. We haven't forgotten about the issue of the dollar to the kwacha. I think it's high time we moved on and left Bill 10 behind. Let's now focus on our economy, right? Very much right. I believe for now, let's move on and let's leave Bill 10 behind. We know the PF is still pushing about the Bill 10 issue, but we ask you, the government, which is PF at the moment, to kindly move on as well. That was a freaking mistake that I just made. Moving on. Honorable Tutu Ngulube today in an interview said the systems at Parliament, that's a computer, was tampered with, which made Bill 10 to fail. Honestly speaking, the issues of Bill 10. Anyway, at least it's high time we started moving and leaving Bill 10 behind. Sharp, sharp. Alright. That's the issue on the Bill 10. They've got so much confidence that if Bill 10 was to be given a chance, it will surely go through. Please, in the comments below, let us know what you think. Tizibiseni and Watwapa Zambia. Moving on. I think the last topic today will talk about the Youth Empowerment Fund. First of all, Kondwani Banda expresses himself towards the Youth Empowerment Fund that was given to a few chosen artists. We don't know how the selection was done, but it was given to a few artists.
Yo, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's your favorite boy, Kondwani. Guys, I've got an issue here. There's an issue that I would like to address, guys. The issue of the empowerment scheme. So in Zambia, I don't know who makes such decisions. In Zambia, we don't know things that are important and we don't know things that are less important. That's the biggest problem that we face in Zambia. Zambia, first, let me just start with the awards, guys. Even as you give out my awards, I've been observing this. I don't know if there are some people that, you know, choose the nominees in each category or something. You'd find that there's an award, let's say, for the best comedian or something. They'll try and fix in the nominees. They'll put in difficult, of course, he's a comedian. They'll put in Shimumbi, of course, Shimumbi is a comedian. Then they can even add Sarafina or Abeochungu in that category. Are you telling me that shit makes sense? That thing doesn't make sense to me, because at the end of the day, but the people that deserve to, you know, to get that award, they won't be able to get the award, because already there's favoritism in the way that you've even you know, placed the nominees. So my main issue here is not about the awards or anything. It's about the empowerment money which was meant for the youths. That money, for the sake of shusha, that money was meant to benefit the youths. It was a youth empowerment scheme. Okay? That money was meant to benefit the youths. So others will argue, they'll say like, no, that money was only meant for artists. No, that money was meant to benefit the youth. And according to my understanding, a youth is a person, any person who is below the age of 35. Probably there's an age, maybe 15 to 35. But in Zambia, it's so surprising to see that Muntu angaendoche Kondo Sankara Sakala brothers, Moses Sakala as a youth. Does that make sense? Here's what I thought concerning the money that was allocated for the youth empowerment in terms of arts. That money was not supposed to be given to any individual. If you wanted to give that money to any individual, then you would have probably shared the money equally to each of the, you know, beneficiaries. Because there's a situation now whereby some other people got 800,000 kwacha. Some other people got 300,000. Where is the equality there? And then there are some other people that are, you know, dedicated to the art. people that are dedicated to art. Art is not only music. Art can be in form of painting, poetry, and all this stuff. Those people, they never got anything. Kuliba Ntumonga, like even a chocolate Zimandola, that guy that does some political satires. Did you even empower people like that guy? There are some other people they contribute kulima arts nama thing muno Zambia, like when the Messi G arts, those girls that are talented, they can paint. Did you consider those people to be part of the plan? But you instead selected the few people that you wanted to select. And when you selected those people, you knew what you were doing. Sinizi wakapaya kuko na kickbacks, you know, maybe there's someone that will benefit out of that money. Cause Sivin pangira che sense ini. For example, Sinimzonda Sarafina. Sarafina, is she an artist? Is she a painter? What type of art does she do? Me, I've never seen any of her works. Maybe I haven't been watching, but I've never seen any of Sarafina's works. What type of art does Sarafina do? What type of art? Is she a musician? Is she a painter? Or is she a comedian? I don't know. What type of art does she do? Which category? Since she got the empowerment money, so we can ask to say, okay, which area of art is she, you know, into? Because in a pangire sensitive. Do you know what I thought? If I was the one in charge of that money, if I was the one in charge of, you know, distributing that money which was meant for arts, I would have suggested each province mwafakamo ma community development centers. You know, I think during time ya Kaunda, almost each constituency or ma townships, there's not ma community development centers. I think that's what we needed. So we needed my community development centers in each province or constituency. I don't know how you can divide it, or maybe my districts. They can be aware. We can build my community development centers like it's a community hall. There's a music studio there. There's a stage for, you know, arts, a theater or something for arts and other, you know, development. There's a movie production studio. So that thing will benefit everyone. Like everyone will be able to go to that community center to go and learn some skills in terms of artistic skills. I think that would have helped. Let's say you put one in Lusaka district, or two in Lusaka district. You look at the population as well, because it also goes with the demography. So you look at it like Lusaka province, you put up a community development center. Copper Belt province, you put up a community development center, maybe in Kitwe, Chingola. I don't know which you know, cities you might choose. You go to Southern province, maybe Choma and you know, Livingstone. Northwestern province, maybe Mongo, Solwezi, and all these places. You put up my community development centers. Don't you think that would have helped in terms of kucha nature talent na arts in Zambia? Don't you think that would have helped us? Don't you think that would have made a difference? Because iye mnapanga yakwa tubena ngmampasa 800 pin, munapasa Kayombo 800 pin. Kayombo ndili tilasta na soponyimbo. And Kayombo ija empowerment scheme ya mwampasa. Azashita empower ndani. Azashita empower eka. Because mnapasa bantu weba ina kudara na ma resources. You give things to people that already have. Why can't you identify the people that I need, the people that need those funds? They are the people that were supposed to be empowered. You are not just supposed to like distribute the same wealth to people that already have got you know, source of wealth. You can talk of Slab D, Makitu, those people, they already have money. They already have a very good fan base. If you talk of Kayombo, Kayombo is already doing fine. So the people that you empowered, I'm not saying you are not supposed to give them money, but I just feel like we would have used that money to empower the people that I need. And it's just that Zambia na mweve ka greediness kalimo, because sunga kane oro kupasa vintu vambili oro na vambili, you still want more on your plate. I hope yona tengandrama za menezi bazashita empower abantu as they have been given that empowerment money. But otherwise, ni misplaced priority. I've never seen such a thing happening. It's so disappointing, because ndrama zonse zemnacha distributors or 800,000. How many artists semnacha empower semboro mwenzo paseshe mazingati all ma 20,000 out of 800,000. You'd have given more than 100 artists. I'm sure once some artists in Marapo and Veramushe, but you just gave someone close to 1 million for nothing. Yet there are people that are, you know, they're talented. Wakati compound, wakati get of and talent. You've never identified any. So Mzambian chipo pesa koche vintu nchifunga ina connection.
According to my opinion, I believe not only the artists were affected at that particular time. During COVID times, everybody was affected, regardless of whatever you do. Even somebody who works probably for ShopRite was kind of affected somehow. Many of the companies have suffered greatly during the COVID times and are still suffering, because there are certain shops, there are certain boutiques that have closed down, and those people right now as we speak are jobless. So I feel, you know, the need where government chose only a few people to empower does not make sense or does not bring anything to the economy. Are you telling me if one person was to make it, does that change anything in the world? Does that change anything for our country? I don't think so. But if we were to empower a lot of these youths by putting up an infrastructure that would benefit everybody, I believe everybody would have achieved something at the end of the day. But if you get 800,000 and give to one person, I believe that money won't be beneficial to one person and won't be beneficial to a country. Anyway, that was my opinion. Please, henceforth, if you've not subscribed to the channel, kindly do so. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so that you're notified of all the postings that we make. Kindly show support by sharing this video and subscribing to it. Thank you very much when we get all those likes.